Yo, people, you telling me back again for another Red Talk, blood, and a sensational weekend, bruv. What you telling me, Cass?
Bro, I thought that intro was gonna say Tim Westwood TV. Do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of that, but here we are. But that's for Liverpool, innit? The big up for Tim Westwood because he's a Liverpool supporter, innit? So stay on that side. But sensational weekend. Sensational. Liverpool fans, if there's any Liverpool fans in it, get out. If you're
But we
Chelsea,
knew they were gonna die, though. I had a feeling that Spurs were gonna get something. I just had a feeling.
Chelsea fans, if you're in it, get out.
I just had a feeling, bro. Like, bro, it's one of them ones where this is probably the most bizarre season in recent times. Last season was bizarre, but this season is bizarre, bro. Like, it's just as well we got our act together because it's like nobody wants them Champions League spots.
Well, we do.
But we do. That's what I'm saying.
How about
but no one else does.
You already know this, innit? But Man United just secured me basically a new job. Love. Big up Man United.
Gang business. You already know what time it is, bro. Champions League. I told you, man. I've been blasting that tune out in my car today, bro, on the way home from boxing.
You're not serious. You're not
bro,
serious.
Bro, listen, man, I have to get used to it, bro. Like, my ears aren't used to the music no more, bro. Man, I need to reprogram myself, bro. Champions League is coming back to the theater, bro. I'm telling you. Like, it's sensational.
I can't wait, man, because you can tell Manchester Champions League's not the same when Man United's not in it. It just don't bang the same. Because when you talk about historic stadiums, when you talk about moments, etc., etc., it has to be Man United in there with other teams that have history, like Liverpool, to be fair, like Chelsea, not Arsenal, but everybody else that's included, not Tottenham. So that's where we're gonna go from there, anyways, man. Big up Richarlison, man. You're my new best friend. You might not know me, but you're my new best friend, innit? Because honestly, I was doing that celebration after he scored yesterday. I'd done his celebration. I'd done it for him. Even he didn't want to get involved with his celebration. I'll do the pigeon dance. Don't worry. I got you, my brother. In spirit. But yeah, Richarlison got me.
Yeah, but Richarlison's been trolling them, man, since he was at Everton, bro.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I know. To be fair, might even have to expand that backwards. Like, he's such a weird character, man, because he could have had a hat-trick yesterday. And if it wasn't for Flappy Hands in goal, yeah, who's actually at direct fault for 68% of their goals. They would have won the game. They were the better team. No one can sit in here and tell me that Tottenham were not the better team at Anfield. Anfield, you know what I'm saying? It's just Arne Slot is. I hope he's not finished. I've been told, actually, to be fair, that he's staying in it. He's actually directly involved with some of their transfers.
Surely he's gone, bro. Surely he's gone at the end of the season. But I guess if he gets Champions League, they might keep him.
Why would think about it logically? Yeah, they're more than likely going to get champs. Fine. You can evidently see as a football fan, if you want to do a football fan, yeah, rather than being a biased one, that their team is mega imbalanced. And also on top of that, yeah, you could even argue the Diogo Jota factor if you wish. Up to you lot. Depends who's and that might have derailed part of their season. Do I think he's a clueless manager a little bit right now? Yeah, cool. I think he is. I think he's lost the plot. But you're going to be in a Champions League. You probably will beat Galatasaray. Inshallah, they don't. But and go through. You just reset and go again, innit? Or they do the right thing really and truly and just let them go, innit? But from what I got told, innit, is like Slot's directly involved with talking with Schlotterbeck. So it's for the summer.
Listen, I think that's great news for us, innit? I think if Arne Slot stays for one more year, then that guarantees that Liverpool are going to continue to be useless, which is great for us.
It's encouraging science.
Yeah, and the way that Chelsea are set up, no matter who the manager is, they're going to be rubbish anyway. So
more encouraging science.
Yeah. So with us, I can't lie, bro. It's a title charge next season, bro. That's what it is. It has to be. Because it's us, City and Arsenal. That's it. There's no other horses in the race, bro. Like, there's not.
Nah, encouraging signs. That's all I like to say.
Very encouraging.
Liverpool have a dragon, or whatever it is, Phoenix, sorry, on their badge. Chelsea have a lion on their badge. Encouraging signs, I must say. Keep doing what you're doing, man. So big up you, man. You remember heritage, all of that. you know, biggest clubs and all of that. You know, one transfer windows, all of that. Encouraging, man. Encouraging signs.
100%. I big up
So there is
in the
the truth.
chat. Man, I haven't seen Roy Keane's comments. However, like one thing I would say, yeah, you need to understand, yeah, with certain men, no matter what we do, yeah, it was never going to be good enough anyway. You know them ones, because considering we're a team that finished, where did we finish last season? 15th or something, or 16th? I don't know. We finished down there last season, yeah, and then we didn't start too well this season. So for us to be where we are right now is nothing short of sensational. It's nothing short of it, bro. And that's all down to the coaching staff that we currently have at this football club. So man is saying, why are we celebrating third? Brother, we were 15th or 16th last season, but we're not allowed to enjoy being third in the league and being the most informed team in the whole league. Why are we not allowed to be happy about that, bro? I can't lie. Roy Keane is a weird character. And this is just what it is. He's a very strange character, bro.
You're being way too nice. Let's just call it out for what it is, isn't it? The guy's a freak of nature, innit? He's a prat. So let's just say that I big up Roy Keane. Big as a football player, you're amazing. I've got no bad words to really say as a football player. Very, very underrated. Keane is a prat when it comes to punditry. You support Tottenham, yeah? You don't ever say nothing bad on Tottenham. Liverpool just drew. Why is there not more words for Liverpool? You're meant to hate them, no? You talk about Man City and who you like watching football only last year. So you clearly adopt a Man City way of doing things and that the thing that you love. So that's fine. And even though they want nothing to talk about that, why not talk about that? So Keane, the Spurs fan, yeah, is a wallad. It's as simple as that. Because who's realistically celebrating third? Or is it more that we're just relieved that we're in a position that other teams are just not catching right now because we've been under absolute cosh for the last 2 seasons, 2.5 seasons, you could even argue, because Amorim, we're not going to forget this half season. It's been diabolical. Diabolical. So it's more relief than we're celebrating a third place. It's just a shameless gimmick.
But we're enjoying seeing our team, win games, bro. Because the previous manager couldn't even win back-to-back games, brother. You're struggling to win 2 games in a row. So the fact that we're winning games, and we're winning games comfortably, I might add, yeah, like we're fully allowed to celebrate that. And that just so happens to take us up the table to a third where we are, bro. So we're not celebrating it. We're enjoying the moment, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And when I get Champions League football, I'm going to enjoy that moment. And then when we're playing in the Champions League next season with our reinforced midfield, I'm going to enjoy that as well, bro. Because next season is going to be a great season. Because next season, we're in the hat for everything.
I mean, yeah, it's got to be better than this season getting knocked out in the second round. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, how about this? We won't even have a second round. We won't even have a second round. So it's already an improvement.
Yeah. Bro, I think, yeah, considering, yeah, where we've been and where we are, Man United fans have been low-key just chilled about the situation right here. Because I haven't seen no one losing their head and going crazy saying next season we're going to win the quadruple and that. Like, they're not doing that. Like, we're just enjoying where we are. Like, we're not getting too gassed, but we're allowed to enjoy the situation because not only are we winning games, yeah, but for the most part, like, we're winning them well. Like, yesterday we won well. Like, Aston Villa are a team, yeah, that on their day give everyone problems, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They are a bit of a hit and miss team in the sense that, like, they'll win a game that they're not supposed to win and then they'll go and get slapped. Did they get slapped 4-1 by Arsenal or something like that? 4-1?
Yeah, in the second half, yeah.
Yeah. So Aston Villa are the kind of team, yeah, that they can get shock results, but then they can be on the end of a hiding, innit? And yesterday, like, we dealt with them, bro. And I felt like we was going to deal with them even before the game, bro. Like, at home, they was never beating us.
Yeah, but that's why Roy Keane's a fraud. Because it wasn't too long ago he was praising Emery. Why are you not talking about him now? He was talking about Emery being potentially next Man United manager, and then now he's talking about Tuchel, Nagelsmann, and them. Not Nagelsmann, Enrique, and whoever else that he put on the list. There was another name there. So again, why are you not talking about him? Because, you know, when it comes to, let's be real, I've never rated Emery. Arsenal fans never rated Emery. Well, for the majority of it, anyways, right? he's not a great manager. He's a good manager in a ceiling. He's hit the ceiling of where he's at because
He's a Europa League manager.
How about this?
That's his level. He's a top Europa League manager. That's what he is.
Ex-Europa League manager. Let's get things straight. Yeah, he might win it this season, so big up to him in it. But he's not even a good cup manager. He last won a cup with PSG. What was it? Was it before? He won a couple of the trophies with PSG, which even Pochettino won. I'm not trying to hear that this guy's a good cup manager. He's a manager that relies on moments. Guess what he is? He's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer if he went right. If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had a good upbringing of managerial career, he would be Unai Emery. That's the way they play ball. They wait for moments. They wait for individual brilliance. That is his ball. I'll keep it solid. I'll make sure we try hit on the counter attack, but I don't really have a game plan bar that, because that's the truth of it. And I might switch up to a back five and it gets horrendous from there, like Ollie did against Sheffield United and we bottled it. Yeah, Brandon Williams safe. So the way I'm thinking of it like this, he's just, he suits being the underdog. Decent manager.
He does. And I think that's a bit similar to David Moyes as well. David Moyes is a good coach, but he's a coach, like he needs to be the underdog, innit?
Yeah, facts. He needs to be the underdog. And right now, Carrick has beat everybody, bro. Everybody. He just ain't.
And he's beat them convincingly as well, bro.
Not Eddie. He just hasn't got it over, I suppose, Eddie Howe. Not right now. But he's beat everybody else, the top coaches in the league. Whichever way, in different styles. The Man City game was different to the Arsenal game. The Arsenal game was different to the Villa game. And guess what? When Rosina comes up next, you're getting slapped as well.
Yeah,
and when
we're tucking them in.
How about this? Liverpool fans don't even have chest for me no more. We have a group chat. All they can talk about is the past. And they say to me, don't talk about the past anymore. But yet they keep bringing up the past about Fergie and that. Wrong'uns. Anyways, by the way, just a little... I'm not fasting today, so I'm drinking my tea before all my Muslim Akis get onto me. I got hit by a car the other day, innit? My leg is broke up, and I'm on mad meds. I'm in pain.
Fair enough. Hey, that's mad.
Yeah, man. I'll drink my tea while you lot while you lot are getting your good D's in until you break fast.
I hear you. No, I mean, but nah, big man thing, you're right. And the funny thing is, all of these managers that they're saying that are better than Michael Carrick, he slapped all of them. This is the beauty of it. Like, it's like, when does it get to the point where managers straight up disrespecting Michael Carrick? Because at this point it's disrespect, bro. Because all the men that they're saying that are better than him, he's beating them.
Yeah. And you know what it is with Keane, if this was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I guarantee, because he's his boy, he'd be saying he should have a second time at the rounds of the job and not etc. in it. Yeah. But because it's Carrick, and Carrick took his position, won champs, won prems, had a little thing with his wife, like in terms of arguing. Did you hear how silent he was when Man United beat Aston Villa? If anyone goes back to the post conference, you can go on YouTube, so you can find it for yourselves. You know where to find it. Sky Sports and the rest of it. Roy Keane barely spoke more than 10 words in each kind of like sector, like when they were when they were breaking which part to talk about. He barely spoke much. He didn't even want to give praise. He didn't actually. How about this? I feel like his team told him he's getting mad stick by the United fan base, so he's toned it down, because he didn't sound like the Roy Keane I wanted to hear. Like, it's do you know what I mean? It's not that I didn't want to hear that. I've known to hear. So, but there's no point in even giving him energy, because I think deep down, Keane, Scholes, and the rest of them just want Man United winning again. And they're desperate to have someone at the helm that could probably bring us closer to that. But to kind of ignore what Carrick's doing when he's not even provided his own way of playing fully with the team that he's got, and you could argue that we're playing, in my opinion, in more games than less, the best football in the league, other than a couple others. Like, it's actually quite nice to watch. Like, yesterday was a nice performance with good football, higher tempo for once, especially in the second half compared to the first, right? I just don't know where else you look anymore. I want to ask you a question, yeah? In what category is De Zerbi better than Carrick?
He's not.
What's he done in football to be better than Carrick?
Aesthetically, his football looks better. That's it.
Does it? Because if
I would say so.
if my team was conceding the goals that they've conceded, like at Marseille and the rest of it, is that
I mean,
really
specifically on the ball. Off the ball, Michael
Yeah.
Carrick sets up his team as good as anyone in the league, bro. And the
There we go.
stats actually back that up. So, like, yeah, on the ball, De Zerbi's vertical football is more aesthetically pleasing than the build-up play that we're playing with Michael Carrick at the moment. But that's more so due to individuals, innit? That's all it is. But the truth is, yeah, for where we are right now in our project, yeah, there's not many names, yeah, that I am bringing in for Michael Carrick, bro. Like, if it's not an elite manager, I don't want them, bro. Because if you're not an elite manager, you're not an upgrade on Michael Carrick, bro. I've seen enough.
What I keep saying as well.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not an elite manager, and there's not many elite managers in the game, in my opinion, the only elite managers in the game right now are Enrique and Pep. Like, that's it. So,
and even then, Tuchel's even a league manager. He's a cup manager.
I wouldn't even say Tuchel is an elite manager. I don't have Tuchel in that conversation. It's only Pep and Enrique I have and Carlo. That's it. Those are the only 3 elite managers, bro. And 2 of them are almost over the hill and far away, blood. And Enrique, for me, I don't think something tells me he doesn't leave PSG. I think he just wants more money. I don't see why you would leave unless you're going back to Barcelona.
I think you'd have to provide him with a good project, that's enticing him. Chelsea, at the time, new ownership was an enticing project for somebody. I can implement my whole style on a new ownership, let alone, you know what I mean? Like, let alone a new side. Do you know what I mean? They said, no, we don't want to give you 3 years. 3 years later, they look like clowns. But Hansi Flick is probably another one up there. I think you forget even him. I think he's an elite manager myself, So I think he's up there, to say the least. What he done with Bayern and what he's done with even Barcelona recent can't be looked behind. Like, you can't look past that. Sorry, but it's just
the way he sets up his teams, defensively, bro. I'm just not sure about him.
I think we are. I know it sounds mad because I don't want it to go down that route because it means our manager's done poor, whoever it's going to be. I think United are a year away from having other managers looking at United thinking it doesn't look like a sinking ship.
I agree.
Any manager that goes there needs, do you know what I mean? So could Flick win the championship, brother done a sextuple with Bayern Munich that's never been done before ever in history. I'm not trying to hear all of that. He's a joke, man. He's a great manager. And when people keep talking about high lines, they don't know football. I'll be real. So all they have to say, what's wrong with Flick? Oh, he's high line. Get out of here, man. Anyways, moving on from that. But big up though. TCM, innit? But yeah, I just feel like right now, I don't want Nagelsmann. I need something about me. He reminds me of Amorim.
Who does? Nagelsmann?
Yeah, he reminds me of Amorim.
I hear it. They're hipsters, bro.
They like the 3 at the back. They like the 2 10s. Yeah, they sometimes want to switch. Well, actually, the difference is he sometimes switches up with a 4. I just don't feel like Nagelsmann is that guy in it. He's another young hippie that I just don't want to hear about. And now they're trying to say that Michael Carrick doesn't have the persona, the personality, the charisma to lead Man United. And I'm thinking, like, bro, he deals with the press so quick. He doesn't even let them get under his skin, and you'll never know if he gets under his skin. And I'm thinking, like, what's wrong with that? Like, I wouldn't say he's not charismatic. I think he plays
no matter what Michael Carrick does, they're gonna find an issue, bro. Because the truth is, it's not the issue is not necessarily Carrick. It's like he's so self-assured and so cool, calm, and collected, that it rubs people up the wrong way, bro. Because he's a man of very few words. You know what I'm saying? Like, in this country, people want you to be emotional. They don't like people that aren't emotional. They prefer people that wear their hearts on their sleeves and they crash out, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Michael Carrick is so calm, that it makes people uneasy because they feel like they don't know him. Like, they can't analyze him, bro. And I think that's what makes him a great coach. It's not about charisma, bro, because I'm sure that when he communicates with his team, they don't look at this guy and say, oh, this guy's not charismatic. He can't get his point across. You know what I'm saying? He's not that, bro. But Michael Carrick is a real bad man, bro. And you can see it. Whether we win, lose, or draw, it's the same shit, bro. He's
Yeah.
not bothered, bro. Like every time they ask him questions, he answers them straight to the point. You don't dilly dally. You don't fuck about. He's a serious guy. He's the perfect manager for this club because this club is one of the most emotional football clubs that I've seen in a long time. And that's why I actually like the way that Jim's moving, because he's not moving emotional, bruv. He came in, sacked bare people. He said, fuck the emotion. Fuck, they've been working there for 30 years. Fuck all this. Get these lot out of here. Like, I need to win. I need to run this thing. I need money, bro. And I think that this is how Man United need to be run, bro. We need to be run on a militant thing, bro, where there's none of this sentiment bullshit. We're just out here getting jobs done, innit? And Michael Carrick is get jobs done, on to the next one. We're not dwelling on this. The next game's the most important game. The game after that's the most important game. And he don't get too carried away, bro. And this is exactly what we need.
Yeah. And you know what? God forbid Tottenham stay up, yeah, and I hope they get relegated, yeah. And then before you know it, we get someone else. They get Michael Carrick because they were linked with him before, and he's end up doing better than us.
Yeah, if Carrick ended up at Tottenham,
Newcastle, sack Eddie Howe, and they go get the Geordie to go back up there, because I guarantee he'd do a madness with that.
If we don't keep Carrick, there'll be a queue as long as the fucking Dole queue, bladder. You get me, bro, for Michael Carrick, bro, because
Elijah,
a lot of these men are under pressure, bro. Like Tottenham would definitely take Michael Carrick. Like you said, Eddie Howe's a funny one because he's been under pressure on and off throughout the season, bro. As much as people talk him up as a manager, he's under pressure.
Couple years even. And I like, you could even argue the way he sets up off the ball is not too dissimilar to way from Eddie Howe, or even the way that we play football in moments, except his one's just a little bit more gung-ho and there's only one way of playing.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see what Carrick would do when he has better profiles. This is it. Does no one ever wonder, say, oh, wonder if I love Casemiro and everything he's doing, Kobe Mainu and the rest of them, yeah. But imagine if he had a flying fullback, wingback, a pair of them, or two able bodies, one able body, or ones that can switch in the game, where it's like that's not called a Garte, yeah, where we have players that can get to the ball a lot quicker. Like Casemiro got turned yesterday because he got drawn in, you know, but if he had more recovery pace, he would have got that. So a younger Casemiro would have got that, but he didn't. So someone that's a little bit more active. Do you know what I mean? Maybe a winger that is more, I'm going to take you down the line, a little like called Ahmad, and it's not always Cunha. Do you know what I mean? He's actually turning Cunha more into a left winger. Yesterday, Cunha looked more left winger than 10.
Yeah, but again,
you know
I gave Cunha credit for that because it shows that
he can adapt.
He's adapting, yeah, and he's putting the team before his natural impulses, bro, because he's consciously holding the line more, bro, and it made us look better
because we stretched the pitch.
Yeah.
That's why Villa didn't like it, and that's why we kept putting in. It's kind of funny when Sesko's not on the pitch, we want to cross the ball into dangerous areas.
The crosses were good crosses as well.
Do you know what I mean? Like a few of them, even Delo, his 1 in 10 good crosses, bro, he made it. How about this?
Yeah.
Doubled it up. He had a moment. If Carrick, if Delo was betting yesterday, he would have won millions. I swear down, because he done it twice in a row.
Yeah.
Crazy times in Adonia, you know? But we still need to get rid of our fullbacks. I'm sick of them.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like,
I'm tired of Luke Shaw. I am so tired of Luke Shaw and his backwards passing. I can't be bothered with it anymore, man. You know what it is, yeah? I think Luke Shaw is just an unfortunate character that leg break just ruined your whole career, innit? Yeah. But the backwards passing, when I see Mbumo spinning in behind, not once, not even twice, but 3 times, and you're not pumping it into Bruno Fernandez's feet, you'd rather pass it back to Maguire, especially in the third. It just does my head in every game. Pass backwards, sideways. And then I have to see Casemiro trying to ping a ball that's unrealistic. Do you know what I mean? Because our centre-backs are the side that want to play it sideways. Allow it, man. Like, for me, it's just... I think Luke Shaw is just... I know he's going to be here for another season. But if we're not looking at Lewis Hall, yeah, after Shaw goes on a free...
Yeah, Lewis Hall's the guy, bro. I'll be honest. I'd buy him... I'd buy him the season after next. I feel like this window, we need to go all in on midfield and a left winger, and then whatever we got left over, we can look at. And I think the following season, yeah, we need to address both fullback situations, both of them simultaneously, because I think we can get away with another season of Maz and Luke Shaw and.
Yeah, but Maz has a quality that no one has that we have. Do you know what I mean? That? If you the thing is with Maz, yeah, I find, yeah, is he's actually special in his position. If you want a perfect inverted fullback that can do a job or sit as a back three, that's your man. You're not really you're 1v1. He's always fit as well. He's a specialist in what he does. Very good on the ball. Going forward, not his specialty, innit? But as an inverted fullback, can get behind it, yeah. But with Luke Shaw, it's like yesterday as well, like switching off the back post. It's like, brother, like, that's your area. That's like Ross Barkley's your man. What are you doing? You left him. You left him. And even Ahmad, I was calling him a prick yesterday out of reaction and emotion. Because when the ball went into Digne, he could have took the ball and that cross would never have come in the first place, which nearly led to Onana scoring. I just hate little bits and bobs like that. But big up Ahmad, that's my guy, innit? We just have a love-hate relationship sometimes. But Luke Shaw is just, left-back position. I'm hoping Dorgu he's going to get the nod in it.
With a more attacking manager like a Carrick, Dorgu can play left-back. The problem was the wing-back situation with Amorim. Like, people need to understand that we never even saw Dorgu playing in a 4, like, for the most part. We saw him playing in a 5, and he was getting judged as a wing-back, which is crazy. And nobody really looked good at wing-back under that manager, apart from Ahmad.
Yeah, that was more of a specialist role for Ahmad, isn't it? Really, but it's just... I am excited though, man. Who we got next? Bournemouth away.
But it doesn't matter, bro. I'll be honest, like, bro, we're smacking Bournemouth as well. Like,
they play in a certain way that suits us, but I mean, I haven't been keeping my eye on Bournemouth recently.
Brother, there's nothing to keep your eye on.
Wow, what the hell? Stuff for the lot. Bro, they have drawn 5 out of their last 6 games. That's crazy.
Brother, they were like 15th last time I saw. Where are they now?
10th. No, they're 10th.
Oh, they're up now. Oh, that's not too bad.
They beat Everton at their gaff 2-1, which
they was down the bottom at one point.
5 in 6 draws. That's mad.
Imagine you've drawn your last 5 games and you're still 10th. That tells you everything you need to know, innit? Like, this league is brazy.
Oh yeah, 100%. But we'll see. I think Sesko's role. Do you agree? Sesko's role is probably now Impact. Your role's Impact.
It has to be.
Yeah,
it has to be, because when he starts, like,
we don't press.
He's just not that good, bruv. He's not, and it's not his fault. I just think that the way that we play and the way that we build up, it doesn't suit, Sesko's profile, blood. Do you know what I mean? We're definitely more of a false 9 kind of team in build up, bro. We are, and that's okay. That's okay, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if he started the last game, he probably doesn't even get that goal because he's knackered at that point. He's running around for like 60, 70 minutes, barely having a touch, doing more off the ball than on the ball. I think him coming on against tired legs is the best way to use him.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. He's just a super sub because a lot of the dog work comes from Mbumo.
Yeah,
even though he was pissed when he got subbed yesterday.
Horrible. Yeah, but he was playing shit though.
Yeah. He just wasn't trying to be all that effective. But the thing is, Mbumo, even it sounds mad, innit? Because we should be praising someone for on the ball, but off the ball, he's relentless. Do you know what I mean?
Off the ball, he helps us so much, man, so much, and that's why I was actually surprised that we didn't go for the same 3 against Newcastle as well. I would have never started Sesko in that game.
Yeah, Ahmad, and now you can see Ahmad's so important to the lineup. It just creates the balance. Even though I don't think Ahmad was all that yesterday, only in certain areas of the pitch, like not getting tackled in dumb positions, he's good at all of that. Just think sometimes it's for me with Ahmad, it's more of his decision making. It's like you could shoot, you don't have to pass the ball, go for the shot. And sometimes it's like you go for a shot when it's like you needed to pass that one. To be fair, Sesko could have put him in. There was one point where Ahmad was just free and Sesko all he needed to do was look up and he was in. And Ahmad would have probably buried that in it. But it's just Ahmad is just like he's like a cheeky little player that you have to keep your eye on him because he just goes, he's like a shadow, like when
Ahmad
he's like a shadow striker.
Ahmad is a cheat code, bro, like kind of player because he's technically good, and he's got relentless work rate. Do you know what I mean? And it's very rare that you see players,
You don't get tired either.
Exactly. Because he's just got that build in it, bro. He's got that Somali build, bruv. You know them ones there, like he does, bro. Like I've had a few of them, like them Somali, like Eritrean brothers here that just run for like 5 hours, bro. And like them man will be playing in 30 degrees in a tracksuit, blood, with their tracksuit bottoms tucked into their socks, man. They're not getting tired, bro. Them man will play a whole tournament, bro. with no break.
Facts. I've seen.
You know them ones there, like, and it's like,
grew up on that,
bro,
man.
it's mental, bro. Like he is, for a player so technical, yeah. His hard work don't make sense because usually the technical players are quite lazy, bro. But he runs like Ugarte runs, bro. But he can actually play as well.
You know what I say? He plays like bear, Bernardo Silva.
That's not even the first time I've heard that. And you know what? You're right.
You don't get the GA, but it's so important to the team. The engine is so important. The
it's a more silky version of Bernardo, bro. You know what I mean? Bernardo's a bit more, you get me, a bit more stiff now, bro. Like he's older. But Ahmad is still got the silk.
Bernardo Silva was a joke,
yeah.
man,
no, 100%. You're right. But that's what I mean. I think that Ahmad will grow into that central role because he's a 10 anyway. And I believe that Ahmad centrally, that's the cheat code, you know? Ahmad in that central number 10 position, bro. Like,
but then that means that Mbumo can fit him into the right if it is under Carrick.
Yeah.
But the issue is you've got to definitely that's another conversation for another day, Bruno Fernandes. It's just, again, words I'm going to mention, even alongside with the whole Ahmad kind of thing. I'm tired of this goals and assists. Like, this is a community, yeah, right? And this is serious. Can we stop labeling players if they're good because they got a few goals and assists? Because I look at Semenyo and I think you're just arse, bro. Like, you're honestly just arse. Like, what are you bringing to the game? Like, and when I mean, if you're going to be relentless, at least be in front of goal plenty and score goals in it. If you're going to do up Marcus Rashford settings, I'm so bored of these inside forward. This inside forward era is crap. I just want to see wingers again.
Semenyo looks like a fucking Ninja Turtle when he's playing football, bruv. Like, I'll be honest, like he's so, like, he's got no elegance, no nothing. The first touch is booky. Like, bro, he looks like he's dragging his feet. Everything, like, my eye test tells me he's absolute, bro, his cheeks, innit? But he gets numbers, innit? And literally, that's all that man care about, bro.
Yeah, and
Brian's in that category as well, 100%. Mbumo, bro. Oh, my days. Like, I want to scratch my eyes out watching that guy play football. It's horrible. But he puts up numbers and he works hard.
Yeah. Like, it's just, I'll say Mbumo is a step. I think he's a better footballer. He's still a better footballer than Semenyo, though. I think Semenyo's just mad stiff.
Yeah, like, Semenyo's clumsy, bro.
Bro, trust me, it's that hefty touch of his. Yeah, I'm just not a fan in it. Simple as that. Got a good
I completely agree. But the funny thing is, in the modern game, like, we seem to be producing even more of those. Like, to the point where people are saying, "Oh, Rants, we should get Barcola and guys like that." And I'm like, bro, like, Barcola, yeah, players like that, them man are not even like, they're not even Aaron Lennon and that, Sean Wright Phillips and that. They're not even that. You know the ones back in the day. We used to see them brothers, and we used to think, you know what I mean, they were decent wingers, but we never looked at them as the elite, bro. Like the Wayne Routledges and that, like, good wingers, but we never looked at them like, oh, these guys are world beaters. And then now you got guys like Doku's and Barcolas, and man, them man are not better than Sean Wright Phillips. Like, they're not.
They're not technically better than them at all.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere
Do you know
near.
what I'm saying? Like, this is what I mean now. Like, the wingers today, like, all you need to do is be quick and direct, and all of a sudden, man are making comps of you, bro. Like, just because you just kick the ball and run after it, bro. Like, that's where the bar is right now.
Yeah, we need. This is why I say Njaya's got to be the one this summer.
It has to be him.
Has to be this guy, because when you think of low blocks, only technical players are beating these low blocks potentially. Well, there's going to be times where we're going to get low blocked. It probably won't be next season. Maybe half of it for the sake of it. We've been low blocked this season. How about that? But it'll be a time where there's constant low blocks, and I don't want to see someone like Semenyo type player or whatever filling in the gaps. Because of what? What, you're gonna cross the ball back post and hope for the best? Like, sometimes it might be that, but it's just, see, look at that. Doku is shit. How is Doku shit? Like, Doku, as soon as he come on, and he put in
Doku is better than
he put in two
all the players that I mentioned, but I don't rate him highly. But I rate him higher than Barcola and them.
Even like, he's not crap. But look at even the 3-4 crosses that he put in back post against Real Madrid, and no one was there to feed it. Do you know what I mean? No one was there to put it in the back of the net. Wait, go watch the first half. The thing is with
Doku, Doku
is this end
has no end product, bro. He's bare wasteful. But again, he's exciting because he's different, because he's direct. But,
Yeah, but
players like Doku,
pep tax, man. Pep tax.
yeah,
I don't care what anyone told
I
you.
don't know if it's Pep tax, bro, because as much as we say that Pep don't give his players freedom, he gives Doku freedom. Do you know what I mean? Doku has the freedom to go at players, and he tries. But more often than not, Doku's dribbles don't amount in anything.
But he used to. That's the thing. That he used to. The only thing with Doku, I just don't like his passing, innit? His passing is rubbish, innit?
Yeah, but,
so
that needs to be one of his best attributes, because he's not a goal scorer. So if he can't shoot and he can't pass, then you see where the problem is.
Yeah, I still think it's Pep tax with all of them. Wingers just don't survive under Pep these days. It's as simple as that. And now Pep Doku don't have that freedom. He did when he was playing more inside next to Haaland, when they had Cherky going on. Now that he puts Semenyo there and Doku's on the bench. Pep is lost the plot, innit? He says that Cherky doesn't give the side balance. I continue with that, man, because we're going to catch up the second by that rate.
Is that what he said?
Yep, he said exactly that. He doesn't give us balance, and he provided different combinations. And
Pep is just worried about his team getting overran. And the funny thing is with Pep, Pep has second guessed himself, into oblivion, because what Pep Guardiola has done, is he's sold out, bro. He sold out, because Pep Guardiola was a guy that loved his technical players, and that's what he built the whole foundation of his team in. Now I'm seeing Pep Guardiola, with a front four of Erling, with Mamouche, Semenyo in the 10, bro, and Savio. Like, you're smoking drugs, bro. Like, that's not a Pep Guardiola front four. It never has been, bro. Like, the fact that Pep's trying to do this pace and power thing, this is so un-Pep, that it's like he's paying for it. So even the fact that he's saying that Ryan Cherky don't give them balance, it's like Pep's not looking for balance, bro. Pep is worried about the athleticism of the league, and that's why he's playing like Nico now, 6'5" Nico in midfield. Not that Nico hasn't been playing well, but he will play a Nico over a Phil Foden now, because it's about the athleticism, bro. Like, he's worried his team are getting bullied, bro, and that's what it is. So he sold his soul.
It shouldn't be like that. Yeah. How about this? I think Pep checked out a couple years ago. Anyways, I don't think he even wants to be in football. I think he only stayed because they begged him. It's like parents that are only staying together for the sake of the kids. It's not gonna work. I honestly, that's how I view Pep Man City right now. It's kind of obvious. Last year, don't think he gives a shit as much. He had that thing with his wife. I think that gave him proper perspective. They begged him to stay. So because they ain't got no new manager, want to see through a rebuild, and they don't want it to go through a bad, just in case the coach is shit. He's tried to see that. I don't think he wants to be there. You don't even see him losing his mind, like in terms of like that. He used to scratch his head and everything. I'm telling you now, because all he wanted to do was get back with his wife. Now he is back with his wife. I think this man's mind is like Klopp, like how Klopp's was. I just want to retire, basically. I don't even want to do this. I've done this for so long. I don't want to do this.
No, you could be right, bro.
There's no way.
He's definitely lost
15 years of Pep Guardiola. That all of a sudden he abandons the technical flooring after seeing Enrique even winning the Champions League and whatnot by technical flooring alone. I just don't think that's the case. I just don't think he has the energy for it no more.
Yeah, no, you could be right. You could be right, because it does seem like that. That lineup that he put up against Real Madrid, bro. Like, if I didn't actually watch the game, I'd have thought that it was AI, bro. That's not the real Pep Guardiola, bro. That team he put out there was diabolical.
Yeah, who says, oh, you're not going to do? I'm going to put Bernardo Silva next to Rodri. That's as bad as putting Bruno Fernandes next to Casemiro. Yeah. Same thing. Because my man's got a bit of running legs in that. Bernardo Silva's just as fast as Bruno.
Yeah, for real.
Do you know what I mean? Casemiro, like Rodri is now as slow as Casemiro. But the thing is, Casemiro will camper, man.
Yeah. Facts.
And ever since Rodri's come back, they just dismissed Nico Gonzalez, and no wonder why their whole winning run is finitoed. They don't look good. Even Haaland, I think Haaland looks around and says, I don't rate you, man. I don't think, how about this? I think Haaland looks at Marmouche, Semenyo, and says, you man are scrubs. You can't even
mad, you know, because
he's made Haaland into a target man, deep it.
Yeah, no, facts. But that's because Pep don't really know how to use number 9s. He's never really liked them. So It's just
you're right. He actually never has he? The only one that he
he's
did
never
like
liked
was
them.
the only one he did like was I think was it Lewandowski,
And that's because he had to.
and he just loved him because he was just a baller, innit? He was just
But he
outrageously
also
good.
he had to, because at Bayern Munich you don't really get much of a say. Like at Man City, him and Aguero were at loggerheads for ages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like obviously they made it work, but them two hated each other, bro. Aguero hated that guy, bro. There was times where Aguero was just cussing man out. Like Aguero wasn't feeling him. Do you know what I'm saying? And man say
right.
David Villa, bro. Listen, he was using David Villa off the left a lot, bro. Pep Guardiola. So
I think the first team to get majority technical ballers in their side will fuck the Premier League up. These athletic man ain't catching up. This is why I don't want to hear about Morgan Rogers. Don't want to hear about Morgan Rogers. Yesterday, where was Morgan Rogers? Like, if he's not scoring goals, what's he providing? What, ball carrying? Loud at, man. Jude Delaney does that all the time. I'm sick of that guy. I'm sick of them profiles. Yeah, central midfielders. You have one of those that can carry the ball and they're not all technical like that. Otherwise, if you do, you're lucky and you got Dembele all over again. There's no Dembele's in the world. No one can do what Dembele did. They're all crap like that. The only one that's kind of remotely close to him is Manu Kone. And even then, that's a stretch. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I'm tired of it. Go get me these low center. When Jim Thwaites comes through, because Carrick loves him, you man are going to see a real baller in central midfield. It's going to take him some time to get some proper game time, obviously. But when you watch him in the cups, it's proper ballers, man.
Football needs to go back to that. But you know what? You need one manager to just be brave and say, yo, fuck all these shin dribblers, yeah? Like, we're not doing that. Like, we're just going to keep the ball, because it's like, when you look at the Premier League now, like set piece wise, I think the Premier League are going back to like the 80s, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a madness. Like, the amount of games that are being decided by set piece goals, like so many different things, bro. It's like the brand of the game, the brand of football is regressing massively, and it's because of the kind of players that are actually being selected, bro. And actually, like, it's funny because I seen someone put something in the group chat. Aaron put something in the group chat about this brother, and he was saying about, it was from what's them man's podcast, Miles and them lot.
The club thing.
Nah.
No. Oh, from my left to my left.
From my left, yeah, that. It was from that. A man was talking about Declan Rice, and man was talking about, like, it's literally, it shows you the state of where football is, where people are talking about this brother, you know what I'm saying, as potentially getting player of the year and stuff like that.
But why? What's he done? Like don't get
no,
wrong.
because when you look at his style, like, let me see if I can play the audio, yeah, because I don't want to paraphrase. But he's 100% spot on, bro. The way man said it, he said it like I could have said it, bro. Hold on.
Oh wait, I think I know what you're talking about.
Declan Rice being one of the best players in the league this season epitomizes everything that is wrong with football right now. A 6, which is better as an 8, which was profiled as a future centre back that takes set pieces for the most regressive title challenges ever. Are you crazy? He's everything that's wrong with football today. He's wrong. L'Oreal. Men. He's wrong. Nah, man.
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier.
And he's spot on, bro. Like, he's spot on completely, bro. You see, when you look at the state of football right now, bro, I'll be honest, yeah, like, I've said it and I've told you, lot, since he was at West Ham, one of the most limited basic ballers I've ever seen, yeah, with crazy PR, bro. Crazy PR. If man played ball, yeah, in the 2000s as a midfielder, he wouldn't even be in the top half of the table teams, bro. He'd have been one of them guys that maybe would have been at Charlton or...
No, it would be a bit better than that. I'll tell you who
Nah, he wouldn't.
He'd be Gareth Barry.
He wasn't better than Gareth Barry. Gareth Barry was way better than him.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that's what it'd be. He's a Gareth Barry.
But Gareth Barry was way better than him, and Gareth Barry wasn't rated. Remember, Barry played for City, you know, and played for Aston Villa. Gareth Barry was technical. He could play on the half turn. You fist the ball into Gareth Barry on his left foot, bro, and he's taking the ball past people, short passing, and that. Can't do that.
Scott Parker, and you're like, who said Scott Parker?
Scott Parker at Charlton was better than Declan Rice, bro. Remember Charlton, Scott Parker? Are you old enough to remember him?
Of course I do. Bro, Scott Parker was my bro. If I go on my Facebook right now, one of my profile pictures is Scott Parker at West Ham.
Okay, because I was thinking, are you old enough, bro? Because bro, young Scott Parker used to score bangers as well, you know.
Scott Parker was a G, bro.
Scott Parker, fucking more like Steve Sidwell, bro. That's
underrated.
He'll be around,
man.
Them kind of ballers.
But that's how Scott Parker today would be one of the best midfielders in the league. Facts.
Precisely. And we looked at him as like a meaty baller, bro.
Because like even Darren Fletcher would be one of the best ballers. Oh my God, would he be one of the best
Fletcher
ballers?
We looked at as meaty, bro. You know them ones there?
He was getting 80 ratings on the old FIFAs and that.
Brother, we thought Fletcher was meaty. You know them ones there? Like, and Fletcher on the balls way better.
Jordan used to have some ball, Romadol and all them, man. Oh, God.
But this is what I'm trying to say. So when we look at where the game is right now, the fact that this guy is seen as one of the best players in this league, it tells you how dead the league is, bro.
I can't lie, man. I have to agree, man. I have to agree.
It tells you how dead the league is, bro, because we're looking at this brother where fans are crashing out right now, that Bruno might get player of the season and take it from Declan Rice, bro. Like, even though they win the league. And the funny thing is, it's like, even when man look at Bruno's all-round game minus the GA as well, like, he's not even on the level technically of these guys as well that man were talking about. This is what's so funny. So the fact that we're in a situation right now where who are the marquee players in the Premier League? Who are they?
It's all potential, isn't it? It's all potential. The only one I can say right now is, and he will be, I think he's going to be one of the best, if not in top 3 best players in the world, is Cherky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Who are the marquee players? Because the fact that even like Morgan Rogers, for instance, people are talking about Morgan Rogers.
Generational, you know.
But it's like, Morgan Rogers is just media. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when we think of marquee players, you're thinking of, maybe Bukayo Saka, meaty.
No,
do you know what I'm saying? When I talk about Cole Palmer and that, Cole Palmer's hot and cold at the moment.
The marquee players are probably like
Bruno,
he's cold, he's cold. If you're talking about defenders, I can't lie. Gabriel is sick, innit? He is sick. But
I think he's a good player.
I think Gabriel is dope. But I mean, Rodri did fall off now. Well, we'll see if he gets back to it. I mean, Rodri.
This is the point. If Rodri's fallen off, Salah's fallen off. Like, who are the marquee players really, bro? Like, brother, like Bruno's probably got the most claim, for a marquee player based on the fact that he's been at our club for 6 years or something like that. And the amount of numbers he's put up over that course of time, Bruno is literally the only player that man can really say, that's paid his dues in the Premier League, that's still putting in any sort of numbers right now, bro. Because Rodri looks cooked, Salah looks cooked. Reece James is quality, man. But he's a defender. Like, they don't have the same.
He's a boy.
But defenders just don't have the same kind of marketability.
9, you could say so.
Erling is definitely, I'd say, he's a marquee player in the league.
Like, there's no one special in it, because you look at like La Liga, in it, and you see players that's playing ball in it, like Lamine Yamal for once, Pedri for another one of them. Valverde is off.
Mbappe,
Vinicius. You go to the French, you even go look at that Bayern team.
Yeah,
bro, that's exciting as shit.
Well, there you go. When you look at this Bayern team, again, there's, even though the modern game doesn't really produce superstars anymore because Ekatike
will be a fucking hot shit player, but just give it a couple years, innit?
Yeah, but he's hot and cold at the moment. Like in the Premier,
he's young, innit?
But this is what I'm saying. But in the Prem, we ain't got players of like the magnitude of these players that we mentioned before.
Not a full squad of it, I don't think.
But not even a squad. Like, as in, we couldn't make a squad. Out of all the players available in the Premier League, we couldn't make a super team. Like, we couldn't.
Because there's no money that we spend.
Because there's no super players. Like,
for the amount of money we spend, it's a joke.
Like, this is the point. So the fact that man are saying that Rice should be up for player of the season, and you actually watch him play week in, week out, and you think this guy's meaty. Like,
I don't get it. I don't get it either. Because if you're gonna have to select anyone to, let's be real, the marquee player or the player of the season, from that Arsenal team alone this season is either Gabriel or David Raya.
Yeah, the goalkeeper.
And remember, we got crowned when David De Gea was player of the season, by the way. Do you remember that one? How was your goalkeeper player of the year? Well, there you go, innit? if that's the case. The only other man to do that, I think was Petr Cech.
Yeah, probably Petr Cech.
Petr Cech,
You know
that was
saying?
when it was real, like, because Petr Cech kept 15 clean sheets.
Yeah, but the difference was Petr Cech was there because that Chelsea team were miserly, bro.
Mad.
You know them ones. They've got the
Mad.
record, bro. This Arsenal team are conceding goals. So it's one of them ones where this is what I mean, bro. Harry Wilson has had a very good season, Saeed. You're not wrong.
His catalogue of goals this year have been mad, though.
Bro.
I must admit.
But bro, David Raya has made some serious saves, and I was having this conversation yesterday. I don't know if it was on the show or was I talking after the game, guys? Maybe I was talking after the game, and I said it. When you look at Lomans here, Donnarumma and Raya, since he's been here, have made way more difficult saves than him, bro. Like, he's not having to make absolute worldy saves. He's made good saves, but the point is, these men are getting worked more than him. And that's testament to the way that we set up with Michael Carrick, bro. We're not conceding mad chances, like. We're just not.
This? Lomans, has when you look at what he's being packed in by,
only
outrageous goals, bro. Why are these goals when it comes to like David Raya and these? Like, why are they not worldies going top bins or curling? Like, why am I not seeing? What's his name? I used to love this guy, Dewsbury Hall. Why am I not seeing him pepper it right foot against anyone anymore, or flipping anybody else along them lines? You know, Morgan Rogers with both of them frees and worldies. Lomans is a sick goalkeeper, man. And you know what? He does remind me of Van der Sar a lot.
He's very Van der Sar-esque, bro. They've got the same temperament, but again, just like Michael Carrick, they're bored. These men are boring. These are the boring guys. These are the fucking good guys.
But that's what we need. I don't want my
keeper. They don't talk that much. They just play football to a high level. They're highly intelligent and they're introverted.
And
they don't talk. They don't say nothing.
Bro, they wear boot cuts.
Yeah, that's it.
Boot cuts that with trainers that don't match.
Brother, this bro came into training with jeans and loafers, bro.
Flares. You understand? Flares.
Brother, he came dressed like a substitute teacher, bro. This is when I knew this is my goalkeeper. Bro, I swear down. As soon as I seen him
and the blue jeans.
Bro, that man looked like my OG Mr. Arnold blood that used to come in, bro. The South African Don, used to just cut through and cover every class in school, blood. This bro spoke every language, man, covered everything.
The quarters it with the t-shirt with the flares and the brown shoes. Do you know what I mean? The loafers.
That's what I'm saying. Serious. As soon as I saw him just walk through with the bag under his arm, I was like, yeah, this is my keeper. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Bro, I don't want to try to do designer and that. And doing shit that's too small for him. And
like a teacher, And you know when you come play like sports day and the teachers start playing, you're right, like, raw, like, he's actually sick.
Yeah, he's on stuff.
He's like, then you find out that he actually plays for a team or something.
Yeah,
like
bro.
That's how they found out about Giroud, man, back in the day.
Brother, when man were youths, man had a Sunday team, and one of the teachers used to play for us. He used to play in goal, blood, and he used to be on stuff, on Irish youth, bro. He used to be on fighting people as well. I remember, bro, me and my boys from Northwest, blood, them man there had a Sunday team, and them man would just play, bro. And bro, the teacher was playing in goal, fighting people in that. You know, them way there was a mad thing. I remember I went to one game in Chiswick, bro, and the teachers were kicking ball with the youths and that. Sunday league and that, teachers fighting, man. And I said, yeah, this youths are bad, man. You know them way there. So it's like, nah, bro, he's the real teacher, bro.
Well, that's exactly why we must get Adam Wharton at all costs.
Agreed.
This summer. We need specialists, people that can just play ball but they're adapted to the league already. Specialists, like bro, if you look at Glasner ball and think it's horrific. So imagine a team that says, I want to play ball with an actual baller that wants to play football. What happens?
The thing is, off the ball, the way Glasner sets up, is not too dissimilar to the way Carrick sets up. And this is why I love what Carrick is doing, man. Because people was giving Unai Emery loads of credit, Eddie Howe, Glasner, all these guys were getting loads of credit for the organization of their team. Michael Carrick's got us as organized as all of these teams, bro. We're not conceding chances, let alone goals for the most part, And if we're conceding goals, they're worldies. They're not even chances, really. That's the whole point of a worldie. A lot of the time, they're not even real chances. Man are scoring goals with like super low XG because like they're not really chances.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I don't like. We don't need Glasner has Wharton going up quite high. I don't want Wharton up high. Sit back and be a deep line playmaker like a good boy, because you also wear flares.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're also boring. We need that. We need
Adam
that
Wharton is a proper country youth, blood. You know them ones,
Yeah,
and this is what we
he
need.
loves the North. You know what I mean? He loves family and all that.
Quiet country youth like Michael Carrick. This
One
is what
day
we
he wears
need.
flares, next he wants ankle cuffs and that. Do you know what I mean? Like just to drip it up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we need a Wharton in there, man. I don't know where Elliot Anderson goes, but
I think we can get Elliot still, because you know what's mad, yeah?
Ain't me really linked with us like that, man.
No, but he's been linked a lot. But before
You know,
they were saying,
go Bayern Munich. If I say if you're gonna go anywhere, go Bayern Munich. That's a special team. Go Bayern Munich.
but they noticed with
him,
Anderson, yeah, he's been linked heavy with us. But then there was murmurs that he had a gentleman agreement in place with Man City. But then a briefing come out the other day saying, right, he ain't made up his mind, like. And if he hasn't made up his mind, we need to go all out for Anderson and Wharton, blood. You know, Man United love an English player anyway. That's our thing.
That's why I don't want. I don't want Belabor, but I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no to him if the price is good, because he's an opportunity in it.
If it's a 60, 65 million, I'm taking.
Yeah, you can't pass that.
But not no 80, 90 million. I don't know.
Man, they can go suck out for that, man. Honestly, man. It has to be Wharton and Anderson. Just make the Brexit midfield, because it don't matter how you change up. Oh, Wharton can't play with Kobe Mainu because they don't complement each other, because they gas out quickly or this, that. Shut up, man. Bro, these you getting the ball? Are you getting the ball? Let me know. You getting the ball of Kobe and Wharton?
Yeah, no chance.
Yeah, are you getting the ball of him? The only way you can do it is by pressing, and if not, Wharton just pop
put Elliot in there as well.
Yeah, at times it means you got another way of playing.
Would you take a window of Anderson, Belabor, and Wharton, but then no one else?
Absolutely. Because guess what I'd do? Belabor, you're going left back.
In some games, you could dash him left back. I'm not even lying. You're not wrong, bro. Like, they man dash Caicedo right back. And
yeah, you're going left back, bro.
You could dash him left
back. By force. So, better get, you know what I mean? I saw Fred go left back once and we never saw it again, and I couldn't believe it.
Fred left back. I was saying for time, Fred left back is the wave, blood.
I saw Anthony at wing back,
bro.
At left back, sorry, and I never.
I've been telling, man, Fred.
I didn't realize.
Bruv, didn't I tell you, man? Yeah, when Fred was at Man United, I said, bro, I played Fred left back.
Yeah, like a Fabian Delph thing, isn't it? Just play him
madness, bro. The engine to get up and down the pitch, and he's technical, bro. Fred at left back would have been brazy. You know it would have been crazy.
I think Dorgu will still be viewed as a left winger, because I think they're probably gonna try and make Cunha the 10 that takes over. Probably
from
like Bruno. Yeah,
I think that's where he needs to play.
If there's an attacking midfielder, you need cover in all positions. 2 for each. Let's just call 2 for each. There's players that can play out front. In Mbumo, he can play right or left. You're fine. Shea Lacey's probably going to take one of those spots. You're going to be one of the young bucks in it. You're going to get some games here and there. Welcome to the Prem, whatever. Yeah. I think it's gonna be that. So you look at like for like positions. Mason Mount's got no future at United. I'm telling you that now for free. Yeah. Trust me when I say this. You will know soon.
He's been linked with Fulham and Aston Villa.
You will know very soon. It's peak at Man United for his career now.
He's on too much money. They're not going to let that slide.
Yeah, they're not letting that slide at all. The left winger, I do believe they want a left winger and probably have Dorgu as a player that, he could play left back.
Play both.
I can play both. But then you're still lacking, because when you look at it, when we don't have Luke Shaw, it's like, I don't know. We need cover there because we're playing 4 games, like 4 competitions.
Yeah, but couldn't we play Aiden Heaven there in some games though?
I think so. Because I think his technical flooring is very high, and he's great at like,
because we could play him as an inverting left back, Aiden Heaven. Because I wouldn't expect him to overlap. Because Luke Shaw don't really overlap.
This is what my plan would be, and I think there has been links, because I saw it as well. Yeah. Because I also believe in experience. I don't think every 29, 30-year-old is washed, and you shouldn't be looking at ages like this if there's opportunities. Now, Anthony Robinson, I would get on a couple-year deal in it, a few-year deal. He's 29, 30. He is actually English. He's born in Milton Keynes. Yeah, he's American, but he's English girl. So when Luke Shaw leaves, you got experience at left back. That means there's another way, or Anthony Robinson. Yeah, so that means the next year you will need a young left back, and you can decide: do I want Dorgu there, or am I going to go get myself a Lewis Skelly potentially if you don't have no game time, or Lewis Hall, someone like that. I would go and get him and cop him. I don't even think it'll be 25 minutes. How about this? He's got 1 year left on his contract. I'll be paying 15, 20 million for him, and just have that as an experience. Like I like Skelly a lot. Let's call it like this, yeah. Skelly has been put to the sword by Arteta because of Arteta's ways, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just because he got a couple red cards in certain games because he's bare young, I'm getting told he can't play left back all of a sudden. Like I did.
I would absolutely 100% take him at Manchester United.
If you're talking of opportunities of players that's played in the Prem that needs an arm around the shoulder and say you're a baller, we won't forget what you've done, innit? Like this.
Brother, I don't believe that he can't play left back. I don't believe that.
His best mate is Aiden Heaven. Run it up, have a friendship, and say fuck Arsenal for life. So,
bro, I don't believe that he can't play left back, and the reason why I say that is we've seen Nico O'Reilly play left back for Man City. He's very much a midfielder as well, bro. It's not that he can't play left back. It's that the way that Arteta wants man to play, because Arteta's defense first, it don't suit a man that's not a natural defender. So
but you know what it is? A lot of
that's why he likes playing centre backs at left back, Arteta, because he's negative.
But a lot of left backs can't defend. But
most of them can't. Yeah, like man said, Skelly's awful at defending, but most of them are.
Balde cannot defend, but he is a serious outlet. And have you not seen Skelly cross up? My thing is with fullbacks, I want two fullbacks that can cross the ball in it, because we need more ways of getting players involved in the box. Yeah, which isn't including our wingers to always do the crossing.
And exactly.
Anthony Robinson, Lewis Skelly's got a bad boy crossing him. Lewis Hall, go to right back. Right,
Lewis Hall should be the target long term.
He should be. Because like I said, sometimes, Rants, you just need these white IC1 cross-country man that just they live and die by the cross-country tech. That's it.
Yeah, bro, but just like my man at Newcastle.
Yeah, they don't care about running. How about this? Let me ask you about him, because
we're Anthony Gordon. It's like him.
Just likes running, bro.
Yeah, the man are just runners, bro.
Just runners. Tonali, what do you think about him?
I like Tonali. Tonali's a dog.
If we can't get Anderson, would you get Tonali?
Yeah. Tonali's a dog. I said that I would want I would want Wharton and Tonali. That's what I would like if I can't get Wharton and Anderson.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I'd want them to. Tonali's a dog with tech, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what you need.
Yeah, I think so as well. And he complements. It's the circle. You got, again, balance is true. You know what I mean? But Anderson, Tonali, I think they have the same ilk.
And then exactly. Then you've got a more.
Anderson's
then you've got a more advanced Cobby, because you've got Adam Wharton behind, and then you've got Tonali and
Cobby
kind of legs and that. Beautiful.
But Anderson's a better dribbler than him, but Tonali's got a better range of passing. So I think they both got the same burst of speeds, ball carrying, and all that kind of stuff. But Anderson does look more smooth with it.
I think that there's a good chance that Tonali probably ends up at a fucking City or something like that. But
if they don't get City, that's what I believe as well.
If they don't get Anderson, they'll get Tonali. Yeah.
And his agent is out there prostituting.
Yeah, he's shopping him around, bro.
Yeah, he's prostituting him out. Like, bro, like, what do you like? Do you like my boy? Do you know what I mean? But
that just shows that he's settled for sure.
Yeah, they're saying what they say in chat as well. Like, is it 85 million that came out about 100 million euros? 100 million euros is how much these days?
About 85 mil.
Because Trump is messing up the whole dollar thing and all the business at the moment. So.
So what do you take? Bro, Balde's been fucking linked with us bare, but they're saying it's a Vivell thing, bro. Vivell likes Balde.
Chelsea fumbled on Vivell, you know. Remember they tried to stand him when we first got him? Oh, but we sacked him after 6 months.
Saying he was washed and that. Vivell's on smoke.
He's got eyes everywhere, bro. He is like my man from King's Landing, varies, isn't it? Yeah, he's got eyes everywhere. He knows what's going on. Yeah, in what's that far away place? Yeah, with all the tan women and all them man that try. Do you know what I'm talking about? Them women. Oh, he knows everything. He's got eyes in Africa, in Kenya, in Ghana, bro. He is a madness. He's the best. Honestly, I don't even want him as director. I want him to stay as he is. He likes his job in it. Man finds talent, he recommends talent, and it gets taken serious. I think that's all he wants as a technical director of wherever he is. He's gonna find the next best thing. And how about this? Yeah, I know.
Dawn's the place with all the gal blood.
Yeah, that's the one. I didn't want to say that because you know, I mean, it's still Ramadan guy. And I'm trying to Anyways,
Yeah.
not the point. We've got eyes now, innit? Certain family members know where I am now, so I'm done out. So can't say too much. Vivel's he's good, man. I know. You know what? I remember we got these young bucks. We don't even know how good they are. Like Sekou Kone, I don't think no one really knows how good he can really be yet.
What's the deal with his loan deal, bro? Is he actually playing now?
Yeah, he's playing now. Yeah, he's actually playing on regular. He's got compilations out and everything. Who's the other guy? The Colombian guy. He looks like imagine this, yeah. Imagine he looks like Caicedo if you gave him some of that Gen V juice in it.
Yeah. That the young Colombian brother that we signed that ain't come over yet.
What do they call it again? What's the Gen V juice stuff called? Give him some compound V.
Yeah, the compound V from the boys and that.
Get that guy, man. He's about 6 foot.
Yeah.
1 brick house and technical. Yeah, the guy that nobody can pronounce his name. Him. We don't know how good he can be.
I hear it.
Yeah, that guy. I'm pretty sure we're going to be linked with a lot more sooner or later.
By the way, Vivel's doing a very good job. I think our scouting has been brilliant, bro. I can't lie. When you look at the way that just our recruitment in general, the way that we've recruited, bro.
We need to take Vuskovic.
We just get this. We get this.
Him.
Who's that?
Vuskovic. He don't even want to go back to Tottenham. Did you not see it? He ain't going back. Go buy him.
What is he on the books there?
Yeah. That's Tottenham's player, isn't it? He's the Croatian don, isn't it? He's He's on loan at what's it called, at Hamburg right now. He's got compilations for days. He is complete. And you know what we like? We like the Eastern European man, innit? So we got to visit the Croatian version over there somewhere. Need him. He's going to be one of the best centre backs in the world. Easy. We don't lap him up. Guarantee Bayern will lap him up. He's a joke. He is a joke. He's a good player. But
hey, Nina, you're a clown, bro. Don't worry, bro. I'll sort you out, blood. You know them ones.
You know who's rubbish? You know who's rubbish? You know who's rubbish?
What's that?
Say far away. Van der Ven. He sucks. He sucks. I've been saying it for ages. Yeah, but bro,
man. Seen what the streets are saying, bro. Man saying, bro, listen, the man are gassing him because he's an IC1 with pace and that.
I was just about to say that.
That's it. You know them ones. It's slightly racist, bro. Why they rate him? You know them. It kind of is, isn't it? It kind of is, though. Yeah, it's mad. Kind of racist. This is the reality. You know them way there. Like this is what it is. He's getting gassed because he's an anomaly in it, but they're not looking at his footballing ability.
He's a left back. Yeah. Max. He's a left back under Arteta.
Yeah.
Wait, Nina, is that who I think it is?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, raw. I'll big up my man, innit?
Yeah. Them Arsenal fans are getting giddy now. Apparently, Turkish bought his top and his hat, and man's this. Yeah, big up Turkish as well. You know what I'm saying, bruv? You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Them supporting the thing, bro. Appreciate it. You know them ones. You're gonna be talking his shit, bro. I won't hear it anyway.
And also with Turkish, as hair transplant brothers, isn't it? Get rid of the hat now. He's been a year now. Get rid of it. Show off your hair, man.
To be fair, he did have his hat off when United was smoking Arsenal, blood, and he was stressed out.
And style it, please. For the life of me, man. Style it, please.
So yeah, it is what it is.
Mine's still growing in it, so I have to keep the hat on a little sec more in it. So it is what it is.
But, no, I hear it. You know what I mean? But no, it's gonna be crazy. You man already know what it is, though. You know what I mean? You man already know what it is, though. You know what I mean? It's gonna be an interesting finish to the season, bro. Like hopefully, well, not hopefully, City are out the Champions League. You know what I mean? Them man need to lock in, bro. They need to sit forward, yeah. They need to sit forward on their chair, bro. You know what I mean? Because the pad's about to get passed over, fam. This is just where it is. I can't lie. This is where it is. So, like, City are in a situation where, like, brother, they have to smoke Arsenal in that game. If they don't, it's done for sure.
It's finished already, man.
No, but it's not done until it's done, innit? Like, because they still have to play against each other.
I've seen Susan Boyle.
That is the game with the nail. That is the game with the nails in the coffin, innit? That's the game.
I hear it. But the thing is, yeah, Arsenal, not a lot of people rate Arsenal for what they do and how they've gone about it, yeah? But at the end of the day, City just suck, bro. Like Arsenal.
Yeah, City died, bro. City died, bro.
City is over. Like the thing is, they could beat Arsenal, yeah, but then they'll go slip up to Bournemouth or something.
You're right.
And Arsenal will just go and get a last minute header again, and the whole of the flipping timeline is going mad. They won this league, man. It is what it is. We just got to accept it at this point.
City have been their own worst enemy. They've done themselves, innit? And the thing is, for a team, when you look at how much City spent, they spent like 200 million in Jan, and then they went out in the summer and spent again. And for them to play like this is nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
How about this? I'm embarrassed that they're above us.
But bro, we could catch them, bro. Like honestly, I got my sights set on that second place now.
I'm embarrassed that they're second. I can't believe as Man United we have not finished above City since Fergie's retired. I'm embarrassed. This is embarrassing. Standards are clawing back to this club slowly but surely, innit? But you, man, that these man, it is what it is, innit? This just, I don't really want City coming close to our titles, anyways. Do you know what I mean? So if we have to take a year, or when I say a year, probably a couple decades of hearing that they won the one league that they've done in 22 years, then so be it, innit?
No, I hear it.
So be it.
I absolutely hear it.
As long as Tottenham get relegated, I'm also good with it.
Tottenham won't get relegated, but you know what it is for me, yeah?
Inshallah, they get relegated.
Like, it will be horrible to see Arsenal in the league, innit? You know what I mean? It would be horrible. But you know what it is? We're not shit no more. Which means, yeah, I just feel so much better about life, bro. You don't understand how much my life you don't understand how much my life has changed. Now we're actually good, bro.
Once try call me out, yeah, on Sunday yesterday in the afternoon show, yeah, thinking like, oh, you think you're getting away, but because you got Villa later. I'm like, brother, look at my hand. Am I shaking? And then he tries to give off a speech about why this Tottenham game might be a bit iffy, which he got correct basically in the end. But you're trying to come to me about Villa. Yeah. Villa. Like, bro, who's scared of Aston Villa at Old Trafford? They do this year in, year out. It's nothing different.
Their record at Old Trafford is spooky, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, yeah, it's like, brother, like even today when I went into boxing, yeah, bro, as soon as I come in, yeah, the first thing man's hailing me up, said, oh, good weekend and that, yeah, 3 points and that straight away. Everywhere I go, like, before it was all doom and gloom. Every time man leave the house, man's like, oh, Rents, what's wrong with our club, man? Bro, you know the amount of fucking conversations man just had when I'm doing a quick Sainsbury's run. And man, like, oh, Rents, oh, what's wrong with this manager? Oh, do you want the manager out? Oh, what's wrong with our club, bro? For how many years, bro? Every interaction man's had with random people is always just, bro, just draining my life source, bro. And now, every time man see people, everyone's just happy now, bro. You know them man's like, man's life is completely done a fucking complete turnaround, bro. So, bro, I'm so chilled, bro. Like, bro, nothing can bother, man, bro. Like, we lost the game against Newcastle. I wasn't even bothered. I was like, you know what, you man chill. Let me just win the next game and then we're just back to normal. Like,
I can't lie, I was bothered as shit. You know what it is, yeah? It was like secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah.
That was
but embarrassment is okay as long as man have to keep a level head, because it's okay to be embarrassed. That the loss to Newcastle was that. It was embarrassing. That's all it was, because they scored a worldie against the run of play right at the end of the game. It's embarrassing because we were battering them at that point. So it is embarrassing, but it's important not to lose sight of what we're doing. Bear man just lost their head and all of a sudden everything's shit. I told you Carrick was going to get found out. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, relax. Like, what we do?
That was the too far. My thing is, it's just, like, I'm not trying to hear all the Rosina speeches and all that kind of stuff. It's just, I just couldn't believe that we lost twice in the season to 10 men.
Yeah,
that's
why it's embarrassing.
Nasty, but that's why it's more embarrassing for people like teams like Liverpool. Like you're sitting 5 points behind me. They are shit, bro.
Hey, bro, when I looked at the table, brother, like, let me tell you, this is how good life is. Yesterday, man was chilling. What was I doing? I think I was just cooking food, and I said, hold on, let me just look at the Premier League table quick. You know them ones there? Because Liverpool drew, and I didn't realize we were that far ahead of them. I don't know why I thought that Liverpool were on the same points as us before the game. Like,
well, we got to think of it like this now.
I thought they was on the same points as us, but they weren't.
How about this, Rants? All right, Chills, I see you're in the chat, yeah? and I see a couple other Liverpool fans as well. Tell me that I'm lying that you're looking at that Brentford game against Wolves tonight with a side eye. I swear down, I know you lot are, and not even you lot, Chelsea fans too. You're not getting away with this. I just don't recognize any Chelsea. You're looking at that Brentford game, hoping for a Wolves result. And guess what? Everton ain't far behind either. How is man like Keith Andrews coming for you?
Bro, it's peak. Like, brother, when you look at the table, we're a good 5 points clear, I think, of Liverpool, yeah, and like 6 of Chelsea or something. Or it could be the other way around. I can't remember. Like, brother, and Villa was the banana skin. It was that. We slapped them up. You know what I mean? And we have to play Chelsea and Liverpool, and we're beating both of them as well.
100.
So
100%. You got no Reece James against us now.
Bro, it's crazy.
Even better, man. And guess what? That shin kicker is 1 yellow card from a 2-game suspension. And we all know that that's a given in the next couple games. It's happening. It's happening. It's definitely happening. He's going to food for the Man United game. Him and Reece James are out. Yeah. So go bring your Lavias and all your Andre Santos. I dare you to play Enzo Fernandez. I dare you to play and the lap. That
them man off food, bruv. This is what I'm saying. Do you know how good it is, yeah, to be in a situation where like man are looking at we're looking at these men and we're like, bro, all these men are food, bro. All of them.
You don't understand. Mali, I don't know if you're let me say, you do realize when you go to 10 yellow cards in one season, that's 2-game suspension. Just to educate a little bit, unless you're talking about someone else in it. It's Cass with it's K, by the way. I'm not Casemiro, but I appreciate it. I do play like him sometimes when I'm on job. But I'm just saying that I think that ends after 32 games. Guess what? It's the 30th game, my brother. If it's 32 games, that shin kicker is getting a yellow next game. It's happening. Yeah, so, love for that, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Roadman Agati, that's crazy. If I shouldn't, you know what? That's for you lot to say, not really me in it, because I'll get dealt with the racist tax in it. But why is it every black guy's a roadman, right? Why is it not white people as well? It's Asian true. Man and that. Yeah. That's an underbelly color thing that you just said there.
It is. I hear man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, who we got next? Bournemouth. When is that? Next on the weekend?
Next week. See? We're playing on Friday. Playing in 4 days.
We are, aren't we? Some dead Friday 8 o'clock thing. Is it a Friday 8 o'clock thing?
It bro, only us. How about this? That's not the only one. The game against Brentford's on a Monday night at home. That's ages away yet next month.
Yeah, they're violating us still.
Yeah, under the lights to get that. But guess what? When we win, that's another easy weekend. I'm chilled, innit? Who's Liverpool got?
I don't know. Probably a team they're struggling against. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reality. Like, Liverpool are kind of...
Oh, Brighton away. Oh, they're on form.
Liverpool are kind of in a situation where we was with Ruben Amorim, where it's like every week it's just stressful mania, bro.
Who Chelsea got? Chelsea got Everton away. Oh, that's a top.
Brother, both of them are dropping points, bro.
That's a top 7 clash. That's crazy.
Bro, they're both dropping points. Liverpool and Chelsea. Book it.
Oh, Chelsea's got Man City the following week.
Book it.
They got Man City the following when we come back from the break. That's nasty work. Who's Liverpool got from coming back from the break? They got to play Man City in the oh my god, they got to play FA Cup first, and they got Fulham. Yeah, love, man.
Bro, Chelsea are dusted, bro. I'm telling you, I saw Liverpool, bro. By the time we play them, the game is going to be irrelevant anyway, because we're going to be clear of them, man. They're both dropping points this week.
Yeah, man. You know, it's with all these the whole gimmick, like, 1 game a week. Why is that a problem?
It's a problem because it's us. Do you know what I mean? Because with the other teams, when they were doing the 1 game a week thing, it wasn't an issue, bro. You know what I mean? So the game is the game. I'm just glad that we're actually capitalizing off the 1 game a week, bro, because truth be told, yeah, our squad, yeah, it's not deep enough to be playing multiple games because our midfield is so light, bruv. And even in attack, where with Dorgu becoming our bonus attacker, then getting injured, that's killed us as well.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen him shooting and stuff, because when you think about it, yeah, Mason Mount is false depth because he's always injured. and Ugate's false depth because he's useless. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you look at our midfield, it's only Cass, Bruno, and Kobe. That's our midfield because the other two are false depth. Like they're not real players, bro. Like they don't exist. So we can't do multiple games a week. We need 3 midfielders. If we're being completely honest, we need 3.
Yeah, I don't even want to see Mount coming up. Like he's gonna be on the bench and he's back in training and all that, but I just don't care.
Yeah,
I just really don't care. How about he should be used more as a defense? You know what? Nah, not even that.
I said what right back Mason Mount. Yeah,
nah. I don't know. Not even. Where's the licks, man?
He looks like a right back though, innit? Manager's son right back. He does.
Yeah. Where's the lick tap, man? He's got a slip disc in it. It's kind of obvious.
It must be that, man. It's probably like a trapped, either an impinged disc or something, or like a trapped nerve or something. Because whatever it is in his back, it's not simple to deal with.
There's rumors that he might have to end his career.
Nah,
that's the rumor saying it could be that bad. Like it's a forever ongoing problem.
Okay, yeah, but if it's a postural issue with his back, then it probably is going to be recurring, but it's not going to be career ending. But it might be something that, yeah, bruv, is just a pain in the ass, which means he's out for the rest of the season. But I don't mind him being out for the rest of the season if he's back in preseason.
He's in individual training right now, but they say every time he comes back, and then he trains and everything else, he feels it again.
It flares up and that.
Yeah. Basically.
They probably just don't really know what it is, innit? So they don't know how to treat it. So yeah, bro, they need to fucking work it out, bro, because can't lie, we're missing him still.
No, we're not missing him for shit. Big up Maguire, man.
I think we are missing him.
Maguire because that guy is moving.
Big up Maguire, brother. Listen, if the Lit was playing against Newcastle, yeah, you would have put Asula into the stands, bro. Like he wouldn't have left it to fucking Malacia, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Carrick gave Malacia half a chance, and man blew it in seconds.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, but bro, Harry Maguire shagged him, bro. If you watch the goal, Harry Maguire should run across and just clean my bad out. Instead, he says to Malacia, oh yeah. And the dumb thing about that is as well, Asula trips over. And if he doesn't buckle, Malacia don't catch him anyway. You know them ones, because Malacia was behind the ball and Maguire was ahead of the ball. Maguire should have gone across. And Maguire just bottled the one-on-one. He bottled it. He passed him over. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, man.
I'm telling you, the Lit cleans him out, bruv. Like, there's none of that pass it over. The Lit is sliding in, and if he gets the ball, cool. If he doesn't, he's taking the yellow card and he's taking the player into the advertising boards. That's what's happening.
Yeah, Lissandro's back as well, isn't it? But you know what?
Even like three games, if we're lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he might get injured again. But I love Yoro's performance yesterday.
He was sick.
He looked aggressive for the first time ever.
He's confident, bro.
Yeah, but aggressive though, innit? It's like, even if that's to do, obviously, confidence is everything, innit? But aggression, like he just looked like a Euro that's just like, it's like finally, like stop being a wimp, man, because you're pissing me off in certain situations. Like you're 6'3", act like it. I've had enough of this shit, man. It's like dogs trying to fight their shadows, bro. It's non-existent. Be yourself.
I hear
do you know what I mean? It's just, man. I like that Euro performance. He's definitely gaining
quality yesterday, man. I like the fact that people are giving him his flowers as well.
He needs to start pinging that ball more as well, man, and get confident.
Bro, he fucking
remember when he first was the preseason,
the third and that, like his stats were crazy for the game.
There was that one switch that went left, but it's just like, just do it again, because bro, like he's got that in his locker all day. That's the whole reason why we kind of bought him. You're a ball playing defender that's got pings for days, so start doing it more. But yeah, look, he looks like he's got the. Carrick prefers him over Heaven at the moment, and is what it is, isn't it? He's protecting the investment, so he's definitely trying.
Euro's a bad boy.
He's definitely. I'm not gonna lie. I think Aiden Heaven's shown a lot more, but Carrick is definitely trying to get the permanent job by showing I'm gonna use your £60 million purchase.
No, but he's played them both together in one game. Like even though it was right at the end of the game, he still showed that he trusted both of them.
He does. Aiden
and that's why I rate about Carrick, bro. Like Carrick just knows, innit? He's a proper Man United manager. Like Carrick does he's doing everything right, bro. Anyone that's chatting shit on Carrick's name is just a hater, bro. He's doing everything right.
He's been brilliant, don't get me wrong. But I'm still selling Alessandro Martinez in it at any given time.
Man.
Got
So
2
mad.
years left on his contract. I don't hear nothing of a new contract. Yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. Anyone that's from Argentina should be permanently banned from United.
I hear it.
Any
I hear it.
Argentina, just roll with the Brazilians, innit?
I'll be honest, they're the most unseasoned South Americans, innit? So, for obvious reasons. So, we don't need them. You know them. I'll be real. The unseasoned ones. You know them ones there, the
I
only
know
national
you
team
were
with no
singing on
brothers
that
in it.
bus. I
The
know
only
you were
one
singing
with
on that
no
bus.
brothers in the national team. You know them ones. Them man can stay over there, bro. I'll be honest.
I don't get me wrong. I think he's quality in it, but it's just my whole thing is as much as he's great at passing and it's really hard to get the ball off of him, yeah, and everything. It's more of the thing where when the game becomes different and we are in Champions League and you've got these players that do like to run in behind and stretch your centre back out of position. I just know what's going to happen in it,
Yeah.
and I've seen it before, and I just don't really want to be in the zone of cussing my man because obviously for me, in it, he's shown that he seems like he's just he seems like a good guy, man. He seems like he's been wanting to play ball for time, but you're 5'9", innit? You're not Mascherano, respectfully.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
But I feel like this should be his last season, and you can't stay fit, unfortunately.
Bro, man, gassing his ball playing ability, but bro, he's a midfielder playing centre back. So of course he's going to be good on the ball, but you put a normal midfielder at centre back, they're going to do that. He's got no recovery pace.
There's nothing there,
and he's not an aerial threat either, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, allow it, man. Like all of his defensive attributes are dead, bro. Like, that's the reality.
And even though he sucks at wide areas, he should just be an inverted left back, max. He ain't got the legs.
He should be an inverted left back. I agree.
Or a deep line playmaker. I saw what I saw against Villa. Now, if there was a plan to make him a deep line playmaker, yeah, I would hear it all day long. You're not getting the ball off him. He is sick.
Oh, bro. He played well in that game.
Remember that Villa? He just come back from injury and he's like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, where was this? Why could we have him and Bruno in the same side?
The problem is he's so fucking fragile. He can't play midfield, bro. He's going for one tackle. He'll be out for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
This is the thing, like, because it's more running at midfield in midfield, and he can't even hack the running at centre back.
Well, I think we're definitely buying a centre back this summer. It's kind of
left
obvious.
Centre back.
Maguire's gonna stay, but why would you get? Yeah. My whole thing is, why would you buy a left centre back if you've already got Aiden Heaven? What does that mean for someone like Lissandro? That
means Lissandro. We know we can't rely on him. I believe that
he's on the move. I reckon he's on the move, innit? He's just not announced it yet, innit? But it's just you don't look for a left-sided centre back in particular when you've already got one that's young and the other one's there. I suppose.
And we just bought Aiden Heaven as well. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know what next best left-footed centre backs out there. Yeah, but if it's me, roll Aiden Heaven out there and let him develop. Go get somebody else. I don't care who it is. Let him develop as well. I just think Aiden Heaven's gonna. I think he's top.
Yeah, I think Aiden Heaven's the truth still.
Yeah, I think he's different. He's just got a lot in his locker, in it. So imagine you put some midfielders that like to collect the ball off him and everything, and blah blah. And he can.
I think he's good enough to play week in week out for us now. If you've got the right midfield in front of him, for sure.
Yeah, I don't want to see Van der Ven anywhere near us, bro. But yeah,
the links are there, so it's gonna be interesting.
No more Dutchman at this club. Like the last one's the Ligt in it, final in it, and after Lissandro, no more Argentinians unless they're like Messi. Just don't want to see it.
I hear it.
We got JJ Gabriel incoming now, innit? So that's our little, I don't know what English Brazilian or whatever he is.
Yeah, he's cold.
He's different.
He's
different. He's different.
Mario, I'd take at United still.
Kakonki as well.
If they get sent down Forest, we can get Mario for decent money.
See, I know we're looking at. I reckon we go for him anyways.
Yeah, but I think so as well. But I think they got less of a buck because, bro, their owners are pagan. So,
but Mario in the air sucks, bro. Have you not seen? Have you not seen when it comes to Forest defending set piece? They're awful. And I've seen Mario just get. I just don't like it. 5'11". Like, don't get me wrong. It's not small in it, but by any means. But in the air, he's not great. He's fast though, and he's a unit.
Yeah,
hear it. But I don't think they let go Murillo and Anderson in the same window if they stay up. Insane, because Anderson covers all the money that they need. Yeah,
facts, and they don't. It's more. It must be more a PSR thing because they don't need money like that because their owner, bro. You get me, man's moving bricks, fam. So you don't really need the money. You know the ones there, but man's moving crates and that. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is, guys. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I saw, bro, as soon as I saw these, yeah, I said, yeah, that's my guy, blood. You see when you see the wired headphones, you know. You know what I mean? That's real business getting done on the line, cuz you know them way there. That's that big business, bro. You know what I'm saying? When men see the wired headphones, you know what time it is, bro. That's money moves, cuz.
Hear it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you lot, run up these likes, bruv. We've almost hit the likes target, and make sure you subscribe to Cass's channel, bro. Man's closing in on that 10K as well, blood. Man's right there.
I'm in and out of doing content, man. It's just too much going on. Trying though.
That's it,
Trying.
bro.
It's not easy, man.
No, bro, it's not easy, bro. Consistency is the hardest thing about it, and this is what people need to understand, bro. Like, you have to play the
especially
long
when
game.
NAF, innit? When there's NAF there, then there's my channel, and I'm doing other work externally. It's just difficult, man.
It's a lot.
And then when man's getting hit by cars and that, bro, I look like Liverpool yesterday, a whole car crash, bro. It was just
fucking hell, bro.
Do you know what I mean? It's just I gotta keep saying it, man. Bro, Liverpool, man, you got a Phoenix on your badge, you'll never walk alone, innit? Love it. Big up you, man, innit? Big up you, man.
Yeah, cooked. What you got coming up anyways, bro?
Probably tomorrow. Never found midday. Pretty sure Jay's gonna have some words for once. Hey,
Speak.
Talk about those keys in the. We're gonna talk about them keys in the apartment, innit? Let's see if Mons is giving that up.
What is peak? You lot, big up the chat. You already know what time it is. Band Sports News, 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? You lot, make sure you're there. Tottenham finally won a fucking game. You know what I mean? So it'll be a lot lighter one today. So yeah, man. Big up the chat. You man already know what it is. You know what I mean? And I'll see you guys over there.